Evening to everyone. So just going to take a recap of what's happened today so far, and the markets have been very focused on those election results we saw. So that was from the weekend with the French presidential election where Hollande won. He was the favourite going into that, so not a massive surprise that he got the majority of the votes. Then we also had the German state election where the CDU party actually shared their win with the SPD party, so a bit of a shock for Merkel going into the North Rhine-Westphalia state election on Sunday. And then we had the Greek election. That was the main driver, where the main parties, the New Democracy and PASOK, they actually lost quite a few votes there, and other parties are getting some more share of the government. So in terms of what happened today so far, we saw the New Democracy Party, who got the largest numbers of votes in the Greek election. They were trying to form a coalition. Quite a few of the smaller parties declined to be part of this, and we saw Samaras, the leader of this party, failed to form a government. He's handed back the mandate now to government. That then passes on to the party who came second in the election, so that's the Syriza party. They then have 3 days to form a government. If they fail to do so, then it hands down to the next party, so that's the PASOK party, Venizelos being the leader of that party, and then they have the opportunity to form a coalition. Now, if all these parties fail to do so, then it then falls to another election. So this has until the 17th of June to happen to reach the conditions set aside by the IMF. And earliest that can happen is June the 10th. So there's a lot of focus on this. There is a deadline on June the 30th where Greece have to pass further austerity measures of around 11.5 billion euros in savings. If they fail to do this, they're unlikely to get the next tranche of aid. So this is where all this uncertainty is coming from in the market. But despite all this political turmoil, we are actually trading slightly higher in US equity markets, looking to finish in some very minor positive territory. A lot of Europe actually did finish slightly higher today as well, so some initial risk aversion, then that sentiment sort of turned around. Now, in terms of tomorrow, looking ahead, we obviously will be looking out for any comments surrounding that Greek situation, but we also have German factory orders. That's due out in the European session, but we also have some US jobs data, and we've got quite a lot of speakers tomorrow, as well as a lot in the fixed income market. So we've got Netherlands SAP in a 10-year, we've got some Australian bond auctions, as well as Greece with their 26-week T-bill. EFSF also looking to sell 2 billion euros in their 3-month T-bill, and we've got the ECB 7-day and 1-month refinancing operation as well. Now, in terms of aftermarket tomorrow, we've also got the API inventory numbers, so that'll be a good indication going ahead to the Department of Energy oil numbers on Wednesday. But for the time being, that's enough from me. We'll have another update and look forward for you tomorrow morning. But in the meantime, have a very pleasant evening.